What is up, guys? This is Jarvis, and I'm going to be bringing you a 2v2 game with not me, actually. This is going to be Patootie. Patootie's on my computer playing as me, and it's going to be with Jujoki. So I'm not going to be actually playing this game. I'm going to be a real caster this time, and I'm going to be casting a game that I am not involved in except for watching, and it's going to be against Maximusblack, who's going to be playing as the blue Zerg in the lower left, and Novawar, who's going to be as the red Protoss on the lower right. And if you guys don't know this map or don't recognize it, do not fear. It is a new map in the retail version of StarCraft, where two people share the same base like in the beta map like before, and so it encourages teamwork for you guys to wall off together if you guys are Terran or for funsies. But if you're Zerg and Protoss like Novawar and Maximusblack are, then you can't really wall off, and that's a sad thing, but oh well. Jujoki and Patootie, remember it's not me, are gonna wall off together with their barracks and their supply depots, and that's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, so let's see what everyone's doing. I mean, it's too early to tell, but yeah, looks like, oh whoa, so we see Maximusblack going for a spawning pool before he gets his overlord. Maybe he's gonna rush, I don't know, but he is supply blocked, so that is unfortunate. You guys see this critter here. It's like a vacuum cleaner or a crane, maybe both. It doesn't actually look like it can serve any purpose except walk. Or I'm not sure. What is that to you guys? It's definitely not. I can't even say. Anyways, yeah, they're almost completed their wall, but too bad. Novawar does get in. Jujoki sending his SCV to the other guy's base. We don't see, I mean, of course there's not too much action going on, but I mean, we got two refineries going up. Maybe someone is going for a fast tech. Maybe Patootie wants to go for a fast tech. He has, you know, pretty decent income. Let's look at the income tab. Whoa, Maximusblack's still at 11 harvesters. Is that correct? No, he just got a couple more out. Alright, and yeah, I mean, I don't know if that updates really slowly, but alright, anyways, Novawar has completed his 2 gateways. He is getting a cyber core, and if you guys haven't noticed, he put his 2 pylons here, and that's a pretty good idea because, like, I know some people go for 1 pylon to power 2 gateways, and it's like in the front, and that's just like not really. It's a bad error. It's a novice error because instead of going for the gateways, you can simply disable these 2 gateways by taking down the 1 pylon. And, you know, that's not a good situation for you as a Protoss player. So having 2 there is a little bit more secure. I don't know about having it in the front. I know people wall off with it, but there's not really a wall going on here. So not sure what he wants to do with that. But he has a cyber core up. He's getting a 3rd gateway. He's gonna start. Yeah, he's gonna start pumping out stalkers. I assume he imagines there's gonna be a Reaper harass, which is quite astute of him because he is getting. Or Jujoki is getting a Reaper to probably harass. I'm not sure exactly what he wants to do with it. But yeah, good job. Man, Novawar. I keep saying that if you guys haven't noticed. Anyways, Maximusblack is going for speed. He has metabolic speed upgrading. Metabolic boost, I'm sorry. He also has Zerglings up. I think he has a largest army. Yeah, he has the largest army. Jujoki moving out with his Reapers to who knows where. And we see a starport from Patootie, so he's going to be doing that switch thing. So he's going to probably go for a Banshee, and with that Banshee start harassing either one of the 2 lower players, which is a good plan. But again, Patootie with the resources. You should use your resources much more quickly, sir. Alright, so we see Jujoki getting a tech lab and another tech lab, so maybe, I mean, it's gonna go for like the Reaper army. I've seen him do it before, and it's pretty effective, although I'm not sure how effective he's gonna be against these Zerglings. Oh, whoa. I think he's gonna lose that Reaper. Yeah, so he loses the Reaper. 1 Reaper goes free. He knows what Maximusblack has, so Maximus has to react quickly and go attack before Patootie and Jujoki can react and defend enough or build up that wall, but it seems like they already have their wall up, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. Looks like speed is upgraded already, so Maximusblack gets there in no time. gets to the base because that wall was not complete. Jujoki says, wow, wow, indeed, patootie. That was your fault, I believe. You could have lowered that fight even one unit face down, and that would have been okay, but that did not happen. Zergling's getting pretty much torn down by the Marauders and Marines, though not too big of a deal. Yeah, so he got lucky that time, and this Marine gets away with 5 health points. I think that's one swipe of a Zergling, and yeah, it is. So I'm not sure if that would have taken 2 or 1, but that Marine is one lucky fellow. Something got cancelled here. Maybe it was a cannon. Yeah, it was a cannon. Novawar carefully placing his cannons so that he won't get. Oh, but it's too late because patootie has brought in his Banshee, and so is harassing the work alliance. Effectively stopped Novawar's mining going on, but Novawar just goes back to work. Patootie could have stayed for a little bit longer and killed at least 2 more probes, but he didn't go ahead and do that. So he only got 3 kills, which is 150 minerals. Kind of pays for the Banshee, but there's a gas cost. You should kill a lot more workers with that. Yeah, let's see. Queen got a couple hits off of the Banshee, but the Banshee's probably gonna win because, yeah, definitely gonna win because Banshees are always come out on top when it's like one only versus the Queen. Anyways, we see Maximusblack with more Zerglings out in front. They're just kind of covering the area to watch for incoming attacks, I'm assuming. We see a factory finally for Jujoki. We don't see much production. Well, yes, he has patootie. The patootie Meister has a lot of minerals. He builds his command center. Not sure if that's close enough, but he's expanding at least. That's a good sign. We see Novawar building up his Stalker army. He's going to reinforce his Stalker army. I'm not sure if he's going to send him over. Or maybe he wants to leaving them for defense. Yeah, he's going to leave them for defense. We look at a ping. It looks like Jujoki and patootie know that there's going to be an attack pretty imminently. No tanks. Oh, there's a tank here, but siege tech is not researched just yet. So the tanks can only get so far. Marines trying to come in to block more Marines and Marauders. We don't really see many units. Oh, but we see patootie's Banshee that's doing plenty of damage. It kills one Stalker, and it's not just killing one Stalker. It's about how Novawar is scared to like continue it. It throws him off psychologically. But Maximusblack doing a good job going to the workers. I'm not sure how much damage because the harvester count. So Jujoki is the teal color, and so he has 16 harvesters, and I'm sure he's lost a lot more than that. I'm sure he has a lot fewer. It hasn't updated yet. But yeah, it looks like he has like 5 or something. 0 income. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, he has very few workers. Maximusblack tries to go over to patootie this time, but only with 6 lings, and that's not really going to do much. So yeah, if you guys didn't notice, Maximusblack hasn't been making that many more drones, and he has like 3 in queue, but his queen is gone, and he's been making his queen because, I mean, he possibly was conserving his minerals, but again, conserving minerals is not a good idea when you're so behind. And he's building a spire, so, I mean, I don't know if it's going to work out for him. He should build a queen. Yeah, there's a queen. Good for, yeah, okay, so we see an expansion being planned in the natural for Novawar. Alright, that's a good move. We see, where is that? Oh yeah, so patootie is starting to mine off of his natural. Although that's not really his natural, right? I mean, what natural is this? I guess there are 3 naturals for this particular map. I can't believe I did not notice that. But then again, who wants to mine here when you can mine here, which is, well, I don't know. It's up to you, really, I think. Probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Probably kind of about like army placement or whatever. Anyways, we see a daring Reaper coming this way, maybe scouting out for a, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's scouting out for an expansion. He's probably gonna check here soon. Yeah, that'd be a smart move to do. Anyways, we see Jujoki pulling out more infantry and reinforcing them with medevacs, always a good combination. We see the Soul Stalker army. I'm not sure. I mean, that's Stalkers are good, but you know, you want some other units like Zealot or 2. Maybe he doesn't like the combo attacks like Stalkers and maybe like Stalk Blink, which is always fun actually. I like microing the blink, so you get your weakest ones to the back and so they can still attack, and you maintain your army firepower without sacrificing Stalkers and too much time. So anyways, Jujoki is, you know, very effective with its mineral use. Patootie's just gaining more and more minerals, and maybe he's a greedy guy, but he could be spending them on pretty much anything. He spends it on one marine. I'm just so sad. I think I was with him at this point, and I was just like, Patootie, you should get more units, because you have so many, you know. Yeah, and so I tell him to queue up as many as he can, but he's supply blocked, so there's like really no use. And he doesn't lower this supply depot down, and so he's kind of blocked and kind of behind. But that's okay, because jujoki is just going to carry the entire game. He has what is that, like 5 medevacs full of infantry units, and that's, you know, and these mutalisks that Maximusblack has is going to be no match, even though they come back and try to snipe out those medevacs, which he should have done as soon as he passed them, but he was not quick enough. He should still do it because there's still things in there, but no, he's not concentrating his mutalisks. So he did take out that medevac, good job for him, but he's not controlling that one. He should have went to harass in the back to take out that mineral income for jujoki, because that would have been more effective in terms of damage instead of killing these marines and marauders, which he did not do. He should have known, but unfortunately he did not have that on the top of his mind. And so we're going to see jujoki maneuver, and he knew that there were mutalisks, so he was looking for that spire, and he did find it, and he did kill it. Novawar is waiting for... He's not going to save jujoki because maybe he is waiting for more stalkers? Yeah, he's waiting for backup, so he's not going to go in quite yet. But because he waited, Patootie was able to come in with his tanks and siege up, then unsiege to come back jujoki up. But really, when you take a look, it doesn't seem like he needs that much backup, and yeah, so I mean, Novawar has plenty of gateways, but they're slowly like going down. He's losing a bunch of them. I would have blinked in there, like to the side where I know the tanks don't have range, but maybe it's Novawar being kind of too careful. Yeah, so no, he shouldn't have blinked there just quite yet. But anyways, he's doing a pretty good job of like preserving his stalker units, and jujoki's doing a good job of trying to bait them into the tank range, as well as taking out these gateways so that Novawar does not have the capability to make these units, or yeah, but he is supply blocked, so Novawar just goes in to bait them out so it's not in the tank range. But jujoki just goes right in because he's not afraid, and these medevacs, if you guys haven't noticed, are doing quite the job. They've used up all their energy. Patootie comes in with his tanks. Patootie's also making more Thors, good for him. 3 Thors, but they're not going anywhere, and I don't think they even participate in the game because at this point, Novawar is pretty much dominated, despite the fact that he has a secondary base. He doesn't have any production buildings, so this game looks like it's pretty much GG. They're not looking to do anything else. There's no power to these cannons, and we'll see the GG soon, I think. I don't know why Novawar is staying in the game. Maybe he's AFK just to make jujoki and Patootie mad. I see that happen a lot. So there he leaves. He is gone. Everyone wants to kill a bit more probes. We end up leaving, and that is the game. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Jujoki and Patootie putting on a good show. And so I will see you guys next time.